Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Gotham Knights. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. Alright, so today we're taking down the owls, or at least trying to take down the voice of the owls. But before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as we go live. So let's get into it. So Penguin turned us in over to the owls, so we need to have a word with them, and we're going to do that first.
Hi, pal. How's it going on this fine day? Night.
Oswald, surprised to see me? Alive?
No, not at all. Everything's fine. You want a glass of something?
I try hard to always see the good in people, in this city. I really wanted to believe you'd changed, but I should have gone with my gut.
Oh, no, you don't understand. They showed up with those Talon things. They said they'd tear me to pieces, slowly, and I figured, well, you've gotten out of worse scrapes.
Oh, poor Penguin.
I hope we can put this behind us. It would be a shame to lose this mutually beneficial business deal we have going.
I'll consider it.
So the flower shop below my apartment just got replaced with stereo equipment for it. They need to move? The pain. Where do you want to go?
Nick, please tell me this is good news.
I've got enough evidence to lock Kane up for years. It's the warrant that's the problem.
What's the holdup?
I've been to see every judge I know, and no one will sign it. They're scared.
People don't have to know about the court to know not to cross Jacob Kane. Have you tried Judge Moreno? She's never hesitated to go after Gotham's rich and powerful.
Elena was one of the first names on my list. But I guess things got bad over that whole Chelsea Tunnel case. She's gone into hiding.
And she must have a reason. I'll ask around, see what I can find out. If we can help her, maybe she'll return the favor.
Get that warrant signed, and you know I'll serve it.
So the Penguin was like, hey buddy, I know you'd be okay. I knew it all along. And now Montoya says, hey, we need a judge, and you know someone, so help us out. So we need to find a mob person to squeeze out some information, and we found one right here. There was some information in the case, so all we had to do was go to the right area and then find one of the opportunistic crimes, which is the white triangle. I don't want to take this guy out, I just want to get him low enough where I can grab him. There we go. Now let's see what he has to say. Judge Elena Moreno. So the mob says, oh no, we stayed out of it, but I heard the regulators were all about that. Alright, so it's not the mob, but it might be the regulators, so we'll have to go check them out. So once again, check the case file. They'll give you a region or area of the region to go to within the city. And once again, we'll just look for someone that's got the little question mark. Well, first, find an opportunistic crime, which is, a random encounter, and then do all that. So, and then try not to take the guy out before you ask him questions. So, all right, so we got regulators here. Oop, took him out. Nice ambush takedown. That'll keep them on their toes, and easy enough. Opportunistic crimes don't tend to be too high on the difficulty rating. Alright, need to find the judge. Where is she? Alright, so the regulators don't know either. But They threw the freaks under the bus, so now we got to go find another area where the freaks are at. Yeah, that sounds out of character for the freaks to have some high-end security equipment. Alright, so here's some freaks. They're in a rough spot though for me. There we go. Ambush. Bam. We don't have to do anything fancy, we just have to take these guys out and ask one question. And because they are lower level, I don't want to be hitting them with crits. Alright, I know you have something to do with the judge disappearing. All we gotta do is keep her safe from the freaks in the bird mask. Easy money. Wah wah. With a little sad trombone. So I'm sure that's not gonna turn out well. So now we got a point on the map to go to, so we don't have to look for it. So we know exactly where it is. Defend the door, defeat 3 waves of guys and 2 enemies at the same time. Alright, so start it off. Oh, should have done an ambush takedown. Oh well. Oof. Alright, so far so good. As soon as you turn your back on the door, they are right on top of it. Ooh, there we go. 2 at the same time. Oh, gotta do that twice. Nice little detail for them to share with me. Oh, there's a Talon now. Oh, and someone at the door. It's still relatively high, 89%. If we can keep it at... There we go. Oof. And now there's a heavy Talon. Yeah, take him down and kind of stay close to the door so nobody's trying to break in. Shield bash, look out for that. Alright. And of course, someone's at the door. Gotta look out for that heavy Talon. And these other 2 guys, I think, are both shooters, so they're not gonna get close. Oof. That hurt. Heavy attacks. He did a counter. Attack, attack, attack. There we go. Should be able to stun him. There we go. He's stunned. I've got concussive Tonfa, so that helps. I'm going to put in a oof. Yikes, that was way too close. Wow, maybe because the drone is there. You know, the drone is supposed to be more helpful than any of the other skills. It's Batgirl specific. And I feel like it interrupts my string of attacks and causes more problems than anything. So this has got to be the last guy. 2 out of 3. Uh-oh. Need to get in there. He's healing. Like Wolverine coming back from the dead. So once those guys get low, they'll heal. I don't think they changed their attack pattern at all, which is good. Healing is bad enough, especially when it's taking this many attacks to take them out. Yeah, stick with the tried and true. There we go. Take him down. Well, I had to use a health pack, so I'm glad he dropped one. Alright, let's talk to the judge, see what's what.
All right. They were gonna kill me, just like they killed my brother. Poor Alex.
They took out my brother, and now they're trying to take me out.
Chelsea Tunnel?
The court
I'll make
don't
them
like taking
pay.
no for an answer.
Damn it.
They don't like taking no for an answer. Court of Owls. Oh, you mean it's real?
A warrant to arrest their leader.
I'll sign it. People like that can't be allowed to terrorize this city.
Glad to have you on board. Want to call someone to come get you?
So in general, I like the momentum abilities, but it seems like when I really need one,
Thank you.
it's not there.
Good luck, Batgirl.
The heavies, these guys are,
Belfry?
they don't like
So is the arrest.
helping you get momentum by doing, you know, attacks, defeat enemies, etc. So it's just like a lot of craziness. Basically just doing what you can. Alright, so brought Montoya
Look at this.
to the Belfry. Oof, and no masks.
Barbara? What are you doing here?
Renee,
Like, I don't think Gordon knew who Batman was. He just knew that. Maybe he did.
You're Batgirl.
I don't know. You were Batgirl.
if he did, he never said.
Maybe, maybe not.
But now you know. If you're gonna help us take down Jacob Kane, we need to trust each other.
Dick Grayson. Well, I guess you're Nightwing then.
Is it that obvious?
It's pretty obvious. You don't even like.
Get to meet everyone.
Robin. I don't
That's
think we
great.
met out of
You don't
concept.
even do a voice. Batman.
Actually, we've met. Like 5 times.
We have met 5
Tim
times.
Drake, right?
We done laying our cards on the table? We got a plan to go over.
Jason Todd. The dead walk among us.
I get that a lot. You get what we needed?
The judge actually signed off on the Jacob Kane
Alright,
conspiracy to murder Langstrom.
so we got a warrant.
Solid detective work.
We can actually do this the
If you could get
up and
Kane
up
out of that
way.
hidey hole, I can make sure every honest cop in Gotham is waiting out front. But that would be-
Every honest cop.
This building is basically a tank.
Oh, we know.
Hmm.
Facade, anti-aircraft guns on the roof.
Entire building is armored.
Have drones.
I assume you don't have a permit for that.
We absolutely do not.
Gotta admit, Pennyworth, I was kind of hoping you were Batman and just retired or something.
While I'm flattered, the truth is unfortunately more grim.
Alfred's been old the whole time. He's been retired, just not from Batman.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, about that plan.
The plan. Yes. You're gonna love it.
Alright, let's get into the plan
The rally point in sight of the
and
target.
see how long it takes for it to fall apart. And then figure it out.
Here we go. Everyone ready?
Alright. Get the drones in there. That's some heavy guns. 2 of them. 2 heavy guns. Trying to take out the drones. That's crazy. Alright. Gotta make our way all the way to the top. Every floor is armored, so we have to get to the roof. And there's no easy way to do that. There we go. Just have to make our way up. Which means going around different sides and looking for a way to go up. Looks like it's just like one jump away from getting to the top. There we go. Or two. You know, whatever. That was not what I was going for. Going for a silent takedown. Now all the guys on the roof are after me. Well, all 5 of them. That guy, I think, would run away if he could. When they get 3 ticks of fear on them, that's usually when they run. Alright. Into the belly of the beast. Now all of these missions you can go solo or you can go co-op. If you're not at that point, or if your buddy's not at that point, you'll have the option to skip it when you do it solo. Or, I should say, when you are the host. So when you're hosting, it's your story, and if you join someone else, if you're not to that point or you haven't done it yet, when you get to that point, it'll ask if you want to skip it. Like, hey, we noticed you've already done this. Do you want to skip this? And if it's been a while, then, I mean, you could always do it again. But if you remember pretty well what's up, then you can just skip it, which is nice. So you get to keep your progression when you join someone else. Just, you don't have to worry about getting messed up because of skippage. Alright, so we need to get these guys taken out. Basically, silent takedowns. Oop, he sees the body, but he didn't see me for some reason, which is great for me. So I'm still on the bonus. Alright, number 2. Alright, this guy, he didn't see anything. That's good. Not coming to investigate, but I'm going to investigate him in a second. And down he goes, and the last guy is way down. A nice purple mod. Take it. There we go. As he turns the corner, bonus. Alright, so we got the card. Now we just have to find a machine to rewrite it. Go up here in this big machinery area. I don't know. It's not really a duct. Looks like it's got a bunch of like HVAC equipment in it. Alright, now we can go get the stuff. Or go through the doors to find Kane. But we're going to get chests along the way as we go, so keep your eyes open for that. Alright, so since we started at the roof, we'll have to make our way down. Got down to the 75th floor. And a bunch of weapons. Ooh, and enemies. So let's duck behind here. And get shot while we're taking the guy out. Oof. Doing some sucker punches here. Like, hey, I know you're in the middle of your animation, so I'm gonna shoot you or punch you in the back. I like how they re-aim. Ooh, counterattack. That's not alright. Alright, so we got the drone out to help out with these guys. Alright, hopefully these are the last two. Oh, they look like veterans. And there we go. With the help of the drone, took them down. Alright, so we got the security down, but we only have it down for a few seconds, so we need to go run through before it reactivates and lose our bonus, as it were. So, and there we go. Woo! At the last second. So you don't have a whole lot of time to get through. Alright, so we made it to his office. There's a wall puzzle. Skip ahead about a minute if you don't want to see the solution. So Sudoku puzzle, except with images instead of numbers, and it's 1 4x4, so it's 4 different things, 4 different images. There we go, we got it. There's a few that you cannot change, and then the rest of them you can. Otherwise, it would be easy. You'd be like, boom, boom, boom. You put them down almost anywhere that you want, as long as it follows the rules. All right. So mess with the globe. And there we go. Spy movies, yeah, James Bond. If you got the money, right? Alright, so elevator is armored, of course. Because of course it is. If the whole building's armored, why wouldn't it be? Alright, so this is where we put the laser down. How do I get you to start cutting? Cutting? I thought it was more of a tripod laser, but whatever. Alright, so of course, it's loud, it's drawing all kinds of attention, so we need to take these guys down. Security is intense in the building. But I think he was kind of expecting. Alright, we gotta restart the laser. Bonus if we don't get hit. That's a tall order. Alright, so we dealt with the waves of guys while the laser was cutting away. So now the elevator is open. Let's go down and see what this bunker looks like. And we don't know anything about what the bunker is or what to expect, so who knows what we're going to run into. Now, I don't know about you, but when I think of conjure an image of a bunker, I always think of like a one room, maybe 2 room, 20 by 20 bunker. The old what would that have been? 1960s? Style bunker. You have some cots and 6-foot thick concrete walls, and that's it. This is a little bit updated from that. Just a little, just a tiny bit. We've got control room or security room, hallways. We've got all kinds of floodlights and doors and securities, like high-tech steel doors. I don't think it's the armored doors that can only be opened with his tech. All right, get behind these guys and take them out, and hopefully nobody sees what I'm doing. Now, if you're playing as anyone else, or if you're playing with Batgirl without the upgrade to be invisible to tech, you're going to want to do this a little bit differently. Because right here, you would get shot. So that I got early on. I got that perk early on because I was like, man, that would come in handy, I think. And it does. So, you play to your play style. So if it bothers you for the technology to see you and, take you out, then maybe put that on your priority list to get. I think it's 2 AP to unlock it, and of course you have to unlock the first tier because I think it's in the second tier. Completely worth it because there's even some premeditated and opportunistic crimes that have turrets or cameras, etc., that would otherwise see you. Now, obviously, if you're playing Nightwing or one of the other guys, you're out of luck. Robin might be able to teleport. I don't know. I've actually only solely played Batgirl because she's that like tanky DPS style, which I find works out pretty well for my play style. And of course, she can hack tech with her skills, so that aligns with what I like to do. I can adapt to other things. Oh, that looked like it hurt. But I enjoy doing the stealth. And if you really enjoy stealthy gameplay, you can play as Robin. Robin really leans into, I think, the stealthy gameplay. If you like going in, guns blazing, I think your best bet is to play as Red Hood. And then Nightwing is the agile fighter. So if you don't necessarily like going guns blazing, but you like to show off your moves when you are, I believe Nightwing's your guy. I mean, I'll want to play as all the different guys at some point. Just get a feel for each one. Eventually, and it's down on my list a little bit, is to go through the story mode with each guy to kind of see how the dialogue changes depending on who you're playing as. Man, those owl talon heavies are a pain. Oh, no. You're not healing. Thanks, but no thanks. Yes, bonus for momentum takedowns. Alright. So we passed that spot. And yeah, obviously he's getting desperate if he's calling in the court. Or at least, the strong arm of the court. Alright. Take these guys down. And bonus for defeating 2 enemies using the environment. I noticed there's a couple barrels along this big hallway. So I should be able to grab them. And I got hit by that, but worth it. Hashtag worth it. Alright, take out this shooter. Pretty sure he's a shooter. And then get this guy close-ish to the barrel over here where I can at least grab him and heal because I took a bit too much damage there. Let's see, am I close enough? Let's see. Nope. Yep. Nice. Get that bonus. Some green materials. I can't go through the door yet though. Alright, so we can't shut down the reactor because then I'd be stuck. So instead, we're going to go through the reactor and just kind of fight our way through. Improvise, as they like to say. course, this is a crazy reactor with gouts of flames and toxic fumes. So, you know, just another day in Jersey. Gotham City. So, no way to get through it right now because it's constant, but they hacked it to put it into maintenance mode. So it's going through a series of changes. So look for the changes and just follow the pattern. If you go this way, you have to duck down. If you go through the toxic fumes, you're going to want to do something different. Bonus if you can grab 4 chests, which means that you're going to go through the flames and the toxic cloud to get those chests, since there's 1 in each, or at least 1 in each. If you don't want the bonus, no big deal, but even if you don't want the bonus, grabbing the chest is a pretty good idea anyway, since it'll give you some extras. Ooh, look at this. Boy, how many labs do they have for creating talons? Too many, I say. Of course, a bunker seems like that would be a decent place, albeit smaller than the last place we saw, which is just as well, because that was like over the top crazy. Man, and he just keeps going further and further, deeper and deeper into the bunker. Like, is he going into a bunker inside of his bunker? That's kind of how I feel. Alright, so silent takedowns. That was a close one. I love that leg takedown. Just something about it. Alright, so 2 easy ones in a row. But the rest of them, they're in a semicircle and it's pretty close. So if I go above them, maybe. Oh, and there's, ooh, forgot about that guy. And he's wandering the catwalk. Alright, so let's take him down. I always worry that if I grapple close to where they're at, that they'll hear the grapple. They'll hear the hook. Alright, so I don't have an option to drop on top of him. That would be too easy. He is the furthest back, so I can't take anyone else out until I take him out. There we go. Silent takedown. Uh-oh, more guys incoming, so we need to dispatch these guys quick. Unfortunately, silent takedowns take a little bit longer, about twice as long as an ambush takedown. Hashtag worth it. Alright, so 6 out of 10. So we got the majority of the guys out of the way already. We just have 3 more guys now to take out. Death from above. Nice. Oh, there's a guy that's maybe going to find us, but nope, he moved on. He's still aware somewhat that something's up. That other guy, he almost saw me. Now that was close. I think if you're going a little bit too quickly, you're not going to be able to get all the guys silently. And it's okay if you don't. If you're going for a bonus, obviously you're going to maybe slow down if it's silent takedowns. Alright. So now we need to get through the blast door. The bunker inside of the bunker. So you let me get this far, is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's exactly. I wanted to test this bunker, so I let you get this far with a way of getting farther in. course, it's tech armor that can only be pierced with his own tech. So we've got an APC and we've got a giant laser. We can take the laser, put it on top of the APC, and that should take out the armor. And of course, we're going to get interrupted along the way as we're doing it. So we can only do like one step at a time. Ooh, oh, look at that. I love the takedowns. Some of them I think you see a little too often, but there is, I think, a decent variety. All right, so we turn this around, then we have to go back up to drop it down because it wouldn't let us do it before. And then we should be able to fire it off and get through the door.
And these must fire the laser. Let's do this.
Firing weapons system.
Stop! Of course.
Alright, so we got through the blast door and he's on the run. And I'll leave you to it so you can check it out in its entirety. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
You're doing what Bruce did. Fumbling in the dark, thinking you know what's best for Gotham, but you're fighting the wrong battle. The League of Shadows are fanatics who'll slaughter half the city to purify it.
So your solution is to build an army to fight the League?
To save Gotham from itself. Gotham needs hunters, our new knights. They thrive in the shadows like Bruce did, like you do. But unlike you, they know their place.
You will be shown no mercy. I have orders.
You're not getting away with this, Kane. A submarine? That's just tacky.
You're like a cockroach. Take your best shot. You get one.
No thanks. You're not worth the effort.
I gave you a chance back at the orchard, but you failed me, like you failed Bruce. Like you failed to save your father. Gotham won't accept the court is real, let alone believe I'm the voice.
Doesn't matter, as long as they believe you killed Langstrom.
And what if I did? Huh? Where's the reporter who'll cover it? Or the cop who'll arrest me? Much less the judge who'll convict me.
The judge couldn't make it, but the rest are waiting outside for you.
My wife is still the commissioner. I'll be free before sunup.
Montoya, one Jacob Kane as requested. Almost intact.
Working with vigilantes, detective? Catherine will have your badge for this.
Hell of a trade if it puts you away.
Colonel Kane!
Over here, Mr. Kane! Were you involved in the murder of Kirk Langstrom?
Mr. Kane, do you have any comments? Is it true you conspired to murder Kirk Langstrom?
Open your eyes! These corrupt cops are conspiring with vigilantes to put me away! Now you're in trouble. Catherine! Tell them I'm innocent.
Don't give me that shit, Jacob. Don't you say another word.
I can...
Jacob! Jacob! You stupid, stupid man.
We need to get these people out of here.
Find who did this. Search everywhere.
Search the rooftops. Go!
Talia. Belfry, Talia just assassinated Jacob and fled. I'm in pursuit.
Don't let her get away.
You're out of line, Talia. We had Jacob Kane in custody and you murdered him.
No, we murdered him. The League of Shadows thanks you for your collaboration. Bruce was never this helpful.
You lied to us. You were in charge all this time. You've been planning to take over the League for years.
Decades. I have a clarity of vision that my father lacked. Without him, the League can reach its full potential.
You couldn't kill him yourself? And save us some trouble?
I didn't need to.
I'd tell you to leave. But somehow I don't think you're going to.
The Orchard Hotel was just the beginning. Our work in Gotham will serve as a beacon, a warning of what is to come. In a torrent of blood, we will purge corruption from this city, then the world.
I can see monologuing runs in the family. Trust me, It's not that intimidating.
Then I won't waste your time. I've only let you live this long because you were useful. You do so love being useful.
I've done more for Gotham than you ever could. So you can go now.
Even Bruce would tell you. Nothing can stop the reckoning that's in motion. Farewell.
Figures.
Activity on the police scanner is dying down. Come back to the Belfry when you're ready.
I knew we couldn't trust her. We had Jacob in custody. We were finally gonna bring him in.
And now, she's got everything she needs to start the next phase of her plan.
She'll go after our allies first, to keep us out of the way.
Exactly. That's why I already sent them a warning. Lucius is holding up in a secure location with a small security team. And Montoya is scrambling people she trusts.
It won't be enough. They'll die without our help.
League attacks. All over the city. It's already started.
I added new evidence to the board.
Talia was playing the long game.
I think we all saw it. There just wasn't proof. Lord knows we have enough enemies already.
I guess I was just hoping she was, like, an anti-hero in all this? Like you used to be.
I try not to sugarcoat my past with words like anti-hero. I was bad too.
Well, I'm just glad you're on our side now.